I will talk today about my experiences that I had the last week, being very shortly actually in Berlin for 5 days. But why this really inspired me to talk about that, because I think a lot of things what happened due to Corona, and you must know that Germany and Berlin as well was really closed down for a very long time. Most of the events were not allowed for very long, almost till recently. Only some things during summer, but it was not so interesting culturally, or especially not from the point of international people coming and so on. So what happened now, because I lived many years in Berlin and I was following that, and it was always in such a city happening a lot of things and interesting things and so on. But what I noticed through meeting people I know and looking at the program, I noticed two things. One thing is due to Corona, there is a new energy, new enthusiasm, new communication. Maybe I'm a little bit subjective. I have to admit that it's possible. Maybe I was the one who also was having feeling of openness, sudden openness in the area that I know different. Not talking about our Croatian situation, because we were relatively open, although culturally was also not much happening. But why did I start it with to show you with this performance from Maren Strack? I know this performer artist since many years, and if I go to her website, I will just shortly show you her other development. She's not a robot, but she is a woman who is using her body, very fine, very fragile body looking, for making performance which is on the edge of understanding of human being able that. And I always thought she's a little bit like a robot. So this is one of her old performance. So you can see, for example, destroying stone with her feet, making all these interesting clothes and doing a performance which was very physically attractive also. This last one, I will show you inside of the video. So that's official promo demonstration video, which is also interesting because it's now not flowing because of probably my internet. But you have all the links in Merlin in our website, so you can recall all these links that I'm showing you today. Actually, I like this video because it was not made in a real performing space, but in some deserted factory, which from us in Rijeka very much recalls on our Rijeka site-specific places of Hatera or whatever we have it here. So, well, it's in my video was better somehow to, just a second, I want to go out. In my video, it was better to see her physical tension that she developed. Okay, it's not a robot, but what I found it as a performance in this some kind of distinction of human and material, like metal parts of one heavy car. And in my images, which I can send you through Merlin, maybe you can see that videos, it's better shown. You will see her body, how she is reacting on her on these parts on her performance. So gamer movie. So these are little robots. These are little robots. I already made very short. There is one longer one. Of course, each performance, when you show excerpts, doesn't bring the real feeling of what's happening. This is the place where it's taking place. Of course, in Berlin, there are still some of not renovated old places, so it's very practical for alternative work. And when you get in, you have all these images, which is referring this space. And this is part of these photos from the performance. The theater play was kind of strange because it was, again, it is German, and you know, Germans almost every third play or a third piece reflect to their past through their dramatical historic past and their feeling of being of guilt of what happened. So that's why you will say see that theater play takes place with the clothes and so in 30s. But the technology is what I would like to see in how it was implemented. So I hope it will run. So these are the phenomenal glasses, which are very light, easy to wear. And joysticks were using asked to do it. And what is interesting, the producer said it is not possible to make documentary, but then they use this video shooting through the glass so that we can imagine on documentation how it looked like. And he made construction for video what actually was in our vision. And this is again through the glass. And this is realistic. So everything is combination of different media. They are talking through play, German, although now you can see also English words. The play was actually developed for 100 years of Bauhaus, which was 2 years ago, and it was 2019. So all the elements they used was from Bauhaus chairs or parts of Bauhaus stories. I hope on the end they show also video, because also they used video projections. This is here now. And it was really interesting to follow differently as a normal narrative theater play and still having the feeling that you are following the story. So the story was interesting. So here in documentation, cleverly probably didn't use the speech of the actors, just visuals, but the speech of actors is regular drama happening between people, but also quotations of Bauhaus famous architects, designers. So as I said, he said it was very complicated to show, to present in documentation what we saw. That's why I thought maybe if I explain a little bit. So the actors are also involved with us. They are coming near to us, but there was no problem with touching each other because we could see all the time reality, realistic space. So Radial System, a title Driving the Human. And in this huge space, you could see each project. You can read about it, and the guides were also showing you about problematics that each artist was showing. It was really artists from South America, from I don't know, from Morocco, from Chile, of course, Germany, Britain. I think one was from somewhere in Caucasus. So you see, it's all kinds of combinations of video, of subjects, of text. Many of them had QR codes that you really could follow with further on with informations and so on. So, this was nice. So it was written "Eat Mars," and I'm a person who thought, okay, let's see what they are doing. I opened it, and I think I maybe brought it with me, and I put it in my mouth, and it was just sand. And there was a guy next to me, and he was looking like, what it is about? And I said, well, try it. I didn't die, you wouldn't die, so try it. So he tried, he was disappointed because it was just a sand. It was really joke, like eat Mars. You go to Mars and you eat Mars. On the end, just to tell you that I hope through this new initiative of Diana Vedrana Mikulic, first of all, Tomislav, who was so nice to sign down for our part of the project and be not only our new member of Center for Innovative Media, but also our leader person. So I thank Tomislav, and I thank all of you who took course by Tomislav, and I really hope you will also have a wish or chance. We will give you announcement on time when also some of our well-known people whom we invited will give their presentations, get their talks differently that what we did in symposium on glowing growth. There will be one person and have enough time to really thoroughly present the project, get questions and discuss with you. So I think the aim of this course would be fulfilled through that we give each person this time, and to you to be able to communicate with them.